I don't know how many of you out there heard about this. I mean, I try to keep on top of things, a lot news, but I could only do so much. Plus, today was a horrible day. I felt really sick, to be honest with you, for the first half of the day. But that's neither here nor there. I seen a couple of channels broadcast this or discuss this. It happened at the time that I saw it earlier today. It happened 10 hours prior. So now we're looking, I guess, at almost a day, a couple of days, I think. A couple of days. What it is a 18-year-old girl named Tessa Majors. 18 years old. She's from Virginia. And she went to this Bernard school. She had hopes and aspirations, just like anybody else who goes to these, indoctrination institutions. And she happened to mosey into this park called Morningside Park, which at one point was actually forbidden, because of the crime there. I don't know if she got the memo, but since the crime rate had, been cleaned up somewhat over the years, people felt a little more comfortable going there, but not after hours. I mean, you should never go any park in the dark. I mean, to me, that's insane. I went to the University of West Georgia, and it's not safe for any girl to be walking in a park in the dark, especially by herself, especially a teenage girl. And the thing is, at West Georgia University, we had what do you call it? Emergency phones everywhere. So, if you suspect someone or you feel threatened, you could call the campus police. So that's on a college campus. So I couldn't imagine here in New York City, walking through a park in the dark. I mean, I'm assuming that's what happened. I don't know. Let's take a look. The 13-year-old boy accused of attacking murdered Bernard College freshman Tessa Majors testified in court that he had handed a knife to his friend and then who then stabbed Majors so brutally that feathers came out of her freaking jacket. You kidding me? I got a question. Since there are three teenage juvenile punks, were they listening to this? Were they listening to crap rap, which is from the bowels of hell? It degrades women. It's against the authority. It's against the police. Even any presidential figure, it's against authoritative figures, and that's all it does. You got the freaking AirPods in your head. What are you listening to as you radiate your brain? You little sheeple, you. And so all it is violence. So I wonder, are they listening to the violence and crap rap? Because I don't know. There's no names or you know how they always like to put make crimes racial when it's a white person on a black. What about this? White cop maybe with a black suspect, whatever. What about this? What's the frequency, Kenneth? What is this a racial crime? It's damn sure a hate crime. Were they listening to rap? You better quit listening to rap out there. It's from the devil. Just like rock music, a lot of it. This teen suffered a horrible death all the way from Virginia. But STFN reported on it, and he brought up a good point, Ron. I'll have to hand it to him on this one. Was she a Libby Lou going to a Libby Lou city? Because this is what you get. You get lawlessness in the cities, ran by the commies into the ground. That's where they're running it. This teen who was not being identified by Fox News was held without bail by new family court. I don't think he should be handled with family court. I think he should be tried as an adult. You do the crime, you do the time. I mean, that's a big undertaking, concocting a scheme like this to kill someone and rob and kill. All right? So that sounds like an adult crime right there. Judge them as such. Were they listening to rap? The freaking occult? It's the devil, man. This crap right here. Rap, crap, rap, and the occult. Go look that one up. The New York Police Department reportedly picked up the teen Thursday night on suspicion of criminal trespassing at an apartment near where Majors had died. WABC reported that the suspect began to discuss the murder and made statements implicating himself. The teen told the court he and two accomplices entered Morningside Park in Manhattan on Wednesday evening. There we go, getting in the dark. Reminds me of that song, MacArthur's Park is Melting in the Dark. No, I don't want to bring it up. But anyway, after opting against robbing the first person they came across, I wonder why. You got to be aware. Maybe that person was very vigilant. Maybe he was staring that person down. Maybe that first person had some protection. Also your posture and how you carry yourself says a lot to these criminals. I mean, are you hunched over? Do you have a weak walk? Are you walking tall with authority? All right, because they get scared of that. That's what I've learned. All right, because I grew up in New York City for the first 11 years of my life. I knew what it's like to be in New York City, and your head on a swivel. and you have a certain walk about you. All right? Like you're a tough guy. You got to send that message, that body language, which I'm sure poor girl Tessa did not have. She's probably just a sweet, innocent person. Might have been a Libby Lou. I mean, coming from Virginia, which is embarrassing. That's supposed to be, you think it'd be a conservative state. But she didn't deserve this. She just, people do not go out, especially you girls out there, do not go out in dark places and alleyways and shit like that. That's just common sense. Don't take that route just because you might want to shave off a couple of minutes off your trip. You might be shaving the rest of your life off. Coming to one of these fools. Were they listening to rap again? And I want to know, is this a racial crime? Because it damn sure is a hate crime. What is a hate crime? You commit a crime against someone, you obviously don't like them. So of course you hate. Look at the Illuminati size. You better quit listening to that shit and rap. You get freaking stupid AirPods in your ear. So let's see, what else that's radiating your brain? So after opting against robbing the first person they came across, they picked on her. Got her in a chokehold. The teen suspect picked up a knife and handed it back to his friend before making a slashing motion at his throat, meaning slice the throat. Oh my God. Then saw his friend stab Majors. Brutal stabbing. He told police that his accomplice said Majors had bitten him on the finger during the struggle. The teen told police he watched his accomplice remove her wallet, and then they went home. There she is. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they were listening to crap rap. Because I know that's where a lot of violence stems from, because that's all this freaking music industry, if you want to call it music, it's from the devil, promotes. They promote violence, promotes, what do you call it? Racism, a lot of times against white people. All right? I used to listen to rap. Against Jewish people. All right? I used to listen to it a lot, actually. I had a steady diet up until maybe 10 or so years ago. Maybe before that, but for 20-something years. All right? So I know what the hell crap rap's about, and I can't stand it. It's satanic. It brainwashes you. Whatever you put into your brain, head, ears, whatever you take in with your eyes, whatever you put in your mouth is going to come out good or bad. Period. End of story. So that begs the question. Were they listening to crap rap? All right? And I'm not blaming. They still committed the freaking crime. All right? And need to do the damn time. But this is what you need to stop doing. Stop subjecting yourself to the Illuminati music, the satanic music, the helly weird programming, because that's all it is. And then probably fake news, because that's what they like to do, is cause a racial divide. Were they watching fake news on top of it, Microsoft LSD, to hate on Whitey? I'm just posing a question. That's all I'm doing. All right? Just makes you wonder, because details from my angle are sketchy on who these three individuals, who they are, and was this a racial crime? It's obviously a hate crime, and they all need to be doing time. All right. His attorney says, one of the attorneys of the person that killed, I think the person that killed, or one of the three, they're all dangerous. Says, oh, he's not a threat to the to the community. He wanted to put him on parole. The judge said, hell no, he is a threat. You just killed someone. You kidding me? It's unbelievable, man. Be careful what you put into your body, what you're taking in. All right? Don't be a sheeple. Don't be a sheeple. Quit listening to crap rap, too. Freaking helly weird music. Unfreaking real. Unreal. I pray that her soul was saved, and she's with the Lord. Get your soul right with Jesus. You just never know.